Lips.
You don't want too much of a high definition.
It just happens. I'm not good. I don't take care of myself. I'm stressed out. This shit just won't off. I don't drink water, dude. My body is a mess. I'm a mess.
Wow.
Maybe you gotta stop putting ice cubes in your juice.
Maybe I should be drinking juice and not booze.
Anyway, welcome to In the Gutter podcast. It's
In
your
the
boy,
Gutter.
It's your boy Big D,
Kenny Capozzi.
Shawn Sarro.
and we're back at it like crack addicts, folding these hoes like craftmatics. You already know what we do. We got
Following these bitches like tacos.
what's episode?
Street
Episode
tacos.
92.
Episode 92, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's after Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a nice holiday. I had a great holiday.
Look at him getting all that yum yum.
Yeah. I'm looking slimmer, right?
How's a black
Yeah,
Thanksgiving?
It's Thanksgiving. What the
Same
fuck?
Thanksgiving as everybody, right? But we all get food, right?
We don't put cranberries in our potato salad. So.
You can't put cranberries
Oh,
in your
that sounds
potato
gross.
salad. That's disgusting.
Yeah, you guys put raisins,
Nah,
nuts and shit.
What? Oh.
He had to think about it for a second.
Don't do that,
I
bro.
was just eating some stuffing with some motherfucking raisins, and I was like, what's this? This is weird.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Yeah, nah, I hear ya.
The only thing I put on my potatoes is my dick.
What do you get? Like more
Potatoes.
protein?
Well, so what'd you guys eat? What'd you guys eat for
The
Thanksgiving?
normal ass shit. You know,
What's
turkey, stuffing, sweet potatoes, yams.
String beans.
Sweet potatoes and yams
is
are the
like
same thing.
shit, right? Same shit,
I
right?
think they are.
Yeah.
But yams comes in like a can.
Yeah, but no, they're the same. They're the same. They're totally the same. What? Squash? Had some motherfucking squash. Green beans and gravy.
Collard
Gravy.
greens.
A lot of gravy.
You had no macaroni and cheese.
I had
no
macaroni,
macaroni
and cheese.
No mac and cheese.
I had macaroni.
No, I didn't have mac and cheese.
What
I
kind
didn't
of
eat turkey though.
Hold
What
on. We had all that, and then we had some raviolis. Yeah, Italian like that.
what kind of macaroni and cheese did you have, Shawn? Just
Kraft? Probably. He's white trash.
My little nephew made
See, Kraft.
macaroni and cheese.
It
It
was
was
in
like
a-
with onions and stuff. It was pretty good.
it had
Onions?
onions.
Yeah.
Huh? He's like a little chef.
Yeah. He made it in school.
Trying to figure out who
recipe.
out white person the other white person.
We're both not white. We're both Italians.
But I brought the
trashy.
biggest pie.
It was store
Talk
bought.
about out doing people.
Well, one thing I can guarantee you at a Black Thanksgiving is that there ain't gonna be no fucking turkey.
No turkey?
Nah.
Ham?
No. We had turkey, but usually at Thanksgivings I usually go to niggas be having ribs, it'd be chicken, turkey, hams and shit. It'd be all types of crazy
Usually,
shit.
yeah, ham and turkey.
But I'm used to having like Thanksgivings down south. Thanksgiving isn't a good holiday for me because
Thanksgiving's like the best holiday.
nah, for me. So for me, my aunt was murdered here in Boston.
Way to fucking sour the situation.
No, it's not sour. I'm just giving her a shout out. It
What
happened.
are you, 50 Cent? You're like, yo, my mom died on Thanksgiving.
You're a dick.
I know, I suck.
But no, my aunt was murdered 20 years ago this Thanksgiving. So we ended up going out to her grave and I ended up getting my son and bringing him around the family and stuff. So I had a good time. It was
No, that's
alright.
cool as shit. Like, you had your kid up and shit for Thanksgiving and shit.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't
I
bad.
think like cemeteries are kind of weird because like no one goes there really. You know what I mean? Like you never like even though you know your loved one is buried at this spot, no one really goes there.
Well, it's not like they're hearing the shit you saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
no, I feel like just smoke me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you still be saying shit.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
I think
It's like the only time like talking to yourself is acceptable.
usually I go to when I go to the cemetery to visit friends, loved ones, or whatever. I just smoke a blunt. I mean, that's usually what I do.
No, it's like a weird thing. Like
Oh, the
to,
other people
to
find it-
designate like this land for just having dead people in it, and then to get these other because it's expensive to get a plot and a headstone. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
Yeah, but I think that's a part of the American death culture. You know
yeah,
what I'm
but why
saying?
not just do the get an
Oh,
urn?
don't be surprised. A lot of
American
niggas is
death
getting birthed up.
culture?
A lot of people are going to get nashed.
Yeah, I don't give a
cremated
like. I'm
or
fine
whatever.
with that. Fucking burn me up. I'm dead at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but people want to be able to. I think if you're famous, you should have a grave.
Or just so people can piss on it and shit.
Yeah, if you're regular,
Leave you some bones.
whatever, it is what it is.
Couple, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Look what they do in China. China is fucking like the whole family lines are buried on top of each other and shit.
yeah, they do that here. You
Do you
gotta have
want to
money.
be buried when you die, or do you give a fuck?
No,
I don't give a shit.
just
I
because
don't know.
it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't want to be a burden.
I don't
on
want.
people.
That's how I feel. I don't want to be a burden. You know what I mean? I'm like, just do it. Like, I don't want to have
It'd
a
be
wage.
nice to have a big grave though. Like people come and piss on you.
Or like
I'm
if you're
gonna
like
have-
Gigi
I'm
Allen
gonna
or
do
something.
something.
Yeah, or like
I'm
Jim
gonna
Morrison.
have a monument when I die.
I hope so. I hope it's just a big dick monument where like this is a skyscraper dedicated to Big D. You know
No,
what
it's
I mean?
just gonna be a D, but it's gonna be really big.
It's just gonna be a bench at Central.
Then at the bottom, on the bottom of it is gonna be a health bracelet.
What do you do with the health bracelet?
It's just to let everybody know I have type
It's gonna
2
be on front.
diabetes.
It's gonna be on front of the diabetes hospital.
It's
Right.
like beware your diet, motherfucker.
Right.
Like,
So I'm gonna get a
you
big
might
D.
catch his death too.
Yeah. So if I ever die, just put a big D on my not like big D, but just
Yeah,
the
I'm just gonna
capital
come
D.
over and slap my
big
dick
dick.
on the headstone.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, see, D, I'm doing you good.
No, I'll probably be. I don't know. I don't know yet. Probably be cremated. If I'm dead or whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm dead, so it doesn't matter. Whatever's cheapest for you.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? Like a friend died, right? Overdose, middle of nowhere. You know, cops found them, whatever. Took him to a potter's grave, right? You know what I mean? And that cost money. And then after the fact, they were like, "Yo, let's go exhume him and put him somewhere else." And it was gonna cost like way more money. And it was just like, I feel like this is some extra shit. You know what I mean? Like, why? This dude's already dead.
Let's dig him up and prop him up.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing now? Like, he's already passed. Just let him go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let shit happen. Let shit roll the way it rolls. But other than that, you know,
Once
Thanksgiving.
he owes
was
you
cool.
money, then you gotta run them pockets.
Yeah, you're like, what's up? Yo, ma, yo, you know he owed me.
You know, ain't shit gonna be in the pockets. Ain't shit gonna be in the pockets, man. Somebody else is dressing them. So you know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard about this though, but a lot of people, it's gained popularity. But a lot of people, when they die, instead of just leaving the body in the casket, they'll leave their body in a position or in a
So everyone
situation.
can
where-
fuck 'em?
No, well, like they used to do shit when they were dead. Like there was this one kid that died, and they had him propped up in a chair with an Xbox controller, like he was playing 2K. With a blunt and some
I mean, it
medicine.
sounds like a tragedy just because I feel like he's
I was
way
like,
too
wow.
young to be dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
It's
that's
still kind of crazy how
it's kind of creepy.
what some
That's
people
how I
do.
want to be when I die. Just pass
Everyone's
me the
taking
blunt.
selfies with him and shit. Like, yeah, what's up?
Right. So
Yeah,
yeah, when Shawn dies, just put a plate in front of his face, and then some white lines, and then a couple spoons on the mirror, or some shit, and then it'll be oh this is how.
Yeah, we're just trying to have a party.
Right.
Like, I don't want to wake. I want a party. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
go
I
rent
think
a
everybody
hall.
wants a party. When you
Not
die.
everybody.
Not
Some
everybody.
people. Some people don't like to party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
don't
Some
like
people
that.
some people need a good cry at their funeral. Like fuck you. Like somebody needs to cry at your shit. But yeah, if I can ever have one thing or whatever, like in memory of me, just celebrate my life.
Right,
Be
have a
happy.
I want
some
I want
fun.
everybody to cry. I want everybody to be wicked sad.
I don't want that.
That's just fucking around. I remember Norm Macdonald had a joke about that. It was pretty funny.
What's the joke?
I'm not gonna say it, but
You piece of shit.
I'm not gonna say it now.
I don't know.
I'm beat, man.
I think death is.
How beat are you?
I've been
I'm
beating
like
off all day.
I was about to say I'm like a 13-year-old trapped in his room with cable.
I know, we're just a bunch of grown men sitting around a table with no shoes on.
We have no shoes on. Sean made us take our shit. It's snowing out in Boston. Sean's like, don't come in here with the shit on your feet.
It's the first snow of the
Yeah, the first
season, and
snow.
everybody's acting like pussies. And this is the shit that really blows my shit. Because if you're from Boston, you know how to handle the snow. It's fucking snow, man. It's not gonna change. It's not, it's dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. But
People drive
act
way-
like it's fucking not. And
People
just
drive
drive.
way faster in the snow than they do in the rain.
Especially guys with trucks, they don't give a fuck.
No, dude, they're right up your ass. They're going fucking 80, 90 miles an hour. They don't give a fuck, dude. You're like, yo, it's slippery out, but like the snow is like a different thing. Where it's like I don't know why it's people go faster, but I feel like they should go slower.
Kenny, do you put snow tires on your car?
No.
No.
I don't even know if snow tires are illegal in Mass. Like, if you go up to, like, Vermont, they have, like, those studded snow tires that everyone puts on their shit. But I don't even know if you're supposed to have those down here. I'm not
It's
sure.
Vermont.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I've never even considered putting snow tires on the car.
No. no. I don't have that kind of money. Kid.
I think
I'm not
I
that white.
I think
dude.
when you're broke,
I'm not that white, dog.
You don't really give a fuck about some snow
I
tires.
was saying that to my friend. I was like, I get by fine with the tires.
Yeah, because you're white trash. You don't have that extra money to be putting fucking another $500-$600 on your fucking car for fucking 3 months. 4 months. That's a fact. That's a shit's
I'm all
expensive.
set.
I don't know. Where are we gonna go?
We're gonna go downtown where the buses go.
Yeah, I'm going to the Beacon Hill pub after this shit. I am. Let's see how that goes. It's an 8 o'clock Patriots game.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So that should be fun. Right? Doing
it's not-
fucking comedy at a bar when there's an 8 o'clock Patriots game.
You know what I love about shitty bar shows? Not saying that that's a shitty bar show.
No,
but
I hear you.
You know what I love about shitty bar shows is when the booker for that shitty bar show asks you to send a tape. Like, fuck out of here. Like, you fucking idiot.
Oh, that's if you're local and they're
That's when I
local.
send him a tape of me fucking his sister.
And you ask me to send a tape, like that's what you should send. You know what I mean? That's what you should
It's
send.
disrespectful.
It's wicked. It's like you know who the fuck I am.
Well, no,
You know
if
what
he
I mean?
doesn't know
Stop
who you are,
it.
like it's
Stop
understandable. If the person don't know you, it's understandable.
Yeah, but if they do know you and they ask you to send tape, that's just disrespectful.
It's gay.
Wicked gay.
Oh yeah, I'm not denying. I'm just saying.
It's kind of
Yeah, I mean-
fucking fruity.
Kenny experienced that recently
What?
with a booker.
Sorry, somebody said last part that was Limelight. That was years ago, like a year or two ago. I don't know,
Oh,
but it happened.
Was it
It happened.
Valley?
Yes,
She told you to send the tape.
but she could have been breaking my balls.
Nah, she was being serious. She was like,
She might have been.
She was like, I've
But I
never
feel like
seen your
I
shit.
feel like she was just breaking my balls, like, and I was just like, I just let it go, and I should have dug in. I should have leaned in.
Maybe she hasn't seen you in a while. She was just hoping you
Yeah,
got
she
better.
sees me all the time.
Yeah, but even though I see comics all the time, I don't see their fucking tapes and shit. I don't give a fuck. Okay, slow down, killer.
Why would you care?
Yeah.
Why would you care? You know who they are. You know what they do.
But even still, I don't be giving a fuck. Like, you want to do your time, do your time. If you bomb, you bomb. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. I'm not.
Everybody bombs. You know what I mean?
I'm not producing a fucking.
Yeah, but you want to be. You know what I mean? You want to have a good show. You know what I mean? But Limelight's a fucking oof. It's always been a rough hit. Besides the fact it has, dude. Like I was just there with Nate, shit got canceled. You know what I mean? And it ain't Nate's fault. It's just a fucking.
Did somebody make a Chinese joke or something? Is that why it got canceled?
No, because there was nobody.
Oh, you mean like because nobody?
He's
was
right
there.
near Chinatown too. I don't know how he can't pack the place.
Dude, and they're trying to yo, Boston's trying to get rid of Chinatown, dude.
No, they're not. Come on.
Yeah, dude. It's like
You
look
can't
on the
get rid of
news, kid.
Chinatown.
I mean, I'm telling you, dude, the white is
What?
over. Not, I shouldn't say the white. I say white because it's like
No,
a
just
rich
gentrification
thing.
is starting to
because
move
I mean,
in,
it's like,
yeah.
but it's not white.
That's
It's
not
just
gonna- they're not
money.
gonna get rid of
Chinatown is
Chinatown.
so small in Boston, and they can't get rid of it.
No,
They can't get rid of it, but they
Because
need
all that
to.
shit is owned by Chinese people.
Besides, Chinese people don't die. They don't. They just
It's all
live
those
forever.
Chinese
like,
cigarettes they smoke, dog, and all those
It's all the
Chinese
Marlboro
bread.
Lights.
They don't smoke Marlboro Lights. They smoke like Chinese cigarettes. They come straight
Yeah.
from China. They got their own cottons and shit.
Yeah, they red.
Yeah, they don't fuck with no
Whatever they smoke,
with a
it ain't.
star.
no
in the middle.
Phillips. They ain't fucking with no white man tobacco.
Might be angel dust.
I wish it was angel dust. Yeah, you got a plug.
No, I do not.
I'm just saying.
8 o'clock this morning, though, I was doing Uber.
I thought you were gonna say angel dust.
riding down the street.
like,
I'm
God
on
damn,
Mass
you're
Ave.
holding out.
I'm on Mass Ave.
Down near
There's-
Methadone Mile?
There's a guy laying in the middle of the street.
On the yellow lines, like on the white line,
He was laying
down.
on the. He was laying in the crosswalk in the middle of the street, and I was like, "What the fuck
was he
is
protesting
going on?"
climate change?
Dude, if you let me talk,
I'm
I'm gonna get
trying.
it out. So I see the dude or whatever, and he's just laying out in the middle of the fucking street, and he's like freaking out. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's too early for this shit. Next thing I know, he jumps up. There's a lady sitting in the bus.
And he raped her?
In the bus. Come on, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, I don't know why it's funny.
Oh,
It's not funny
It's
at all.
not funny.
I know, it's brutal. I know, I'm sorry.
Anyway, he
That's the
runs
worst
towards
way.
the girl, whatever. That was it.
Wait, he runs
so
towards the girl.
It don't
what?
matter. It
You're
don't
gonna
matter.
end it right there. You're
Yeah.
gonna end it with the
So
guy
you're gonna
jumps
leave
up.
Kenny's imagination to where she got raped.
Well, he's just gonna say that she got raped, so it doesn't
That's
matter.
not what I said. I mean,
Am I tripping?
Well, she definitely got something. So what happened?
yeah.
Oh no, he snatched her up, was just fucking with her or whatever, and he was just like yelling, screaming crazy shit. Jesus.
Why her?
He was like Jesus and Muhammad something, and it was just like chicken wings, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, this dude got to be on some good dust right now.
You had to bring chicken wings into this.
So he runs off. Mind you, there's police posted around.
They don't give a fuck, dude.
And
he's just
running around. And then he goes in the middle of the traffic and then starts going to each individual car, like screaming and shit, like yelling, hitting
just
the windows.
screaming quotes from the fucking Quran.
I'm like, this is too much. I'm like, I hope this guy gets help. And then I pull off. As I'm pulling off or whatever, there's another guy in the middle of the fucking street going crazy.
Like, what is going on right now?
I'm
He's like, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar.
Nah, it was just, I don't know. It was a white guy. He was fucking super diesel. And he was just freaking out.
He was yelling quotes from the Bible.
He didn't get his dose this morning.
I don't know what was going on, but I was like, this shit. Whoever is the guy that's down there in Method Mile, shout outs to you, giving these fiends that killer. I was like, yo, this is the wildest shit I've ever seen. I don't understand. Like,
What's the name of the clinic down there?
who knows? Pine Street Inn? Was it?
No.
No, they get the homeless shelter to the Pine
No,
Street.
what's the name of the clinic?
No.
The clinic?
Yeah.
That's all they call it.
Topeka Street. The
Topeka
Methadone
Street. What's the
clinic.
name? What's it like? It's not Topeka Street. What's the name of the clinic?
Boston Medical. That's
I
Boston
think
Medical Center.
Is that? Yeah, no. But
That's
it's
the
not
hospital
Topeka
right there.
Street.
Then they get the morgue right there too.
Yeah, but the clinic on Topeka Street has a name like something.
Who
like,
gives a fuck?
It
Why do you
doesn't
need a name?
matter.
Yeah, who
What do you need a
cares?
name?
Well, you know what bothers me? All right, hold on. You know what bothers me?
Were you working for the feds?
Let's take a sidetrack here. You know that meme you see sometimes where it's like, how come fucking junkies get their Narcan for free? Well, I got to pay $7.50 for my insulin. And I'm like, well, when I was on the methadone clinic, I was paying $133 a week out of pocket, motherfucker, out of pocket. But you people don't fucking recognize that shit.
Pocket.
No, because that's a fact, dude. Like if you're
Somebody
not on,
wants to recognize that
if you're not
trying to
on
get better.
Mass Health, if you're not on Mass Health, right, where you get your shit for free when you're on Mass Health, which more power to you, you get that shit. If you're on the clinic, you
Yeah, you
have to
gotta pay for
pay
shit. Yeah.
$1.33 a week. Granted, it's a tax write-off because it's a medical
But
expense.
it's the price.
Yeah, but you
it's the
obviously have
price
a
you would be
job.
paying a day if you weren't on it.
Oh, yeah, like if you were just a junkie
Yes.
shooting dope?
Yes.
Yeah. Like 50 to 100 all day, every day.
So it's cheap
Yeah.
if you think of it that way.
I'm not saying it's not cheaper, but it's this propaganda that these people push.
Yeah, I believe we
Where
should all have free health. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. But when you
but
go
it's
to
not gonna happen.
No, when you go to the hospital and they're charging you fucking $10 for one aspirin, you know what I mean? You're like, what's going on here? You know what I mean?
They're making money. That's what's going on there.
It's all fucking money, dude. It bothers me when they try to look at like junkies like less than humans. You know what I'm saying? Like they're less than people. Like, oh, these people are just parasites sucking off of the system.
We
And
are
I'm like, I
parasites.
was on the clinic. I was paying for my dose every fucking week, every day. You know what I mean? It's like, how am I different?
Yeah, you was paying for the medicine, not the services. So
For both, though. I mean, it comes with the service. I didn't want the services. I just needed the medicine to get by.
doesn't
You know what I
matter.
mean?
If people pay taxes and shit, whatever. If they pissed, whatever.
No, but it's funny. It's funny how they promote it in this way that like these people that are drug addicts are less than like these working class people. You know, and like when you're a drug
Well, at
addict,
the end of the day, they're humans. Humans are humans. You know
and
what I'm
I
saying?
feel like we should.
But there is no compassion when it comes to people that are on drugs.
100%.
There is no empathy for people
No, there's
that
no
are on
empathy.
drugs.
No.
It doesn't. Everybody says it's a
Like,
choice. It's
pull
like
yourself up by your
it's like
bootstraps,
diabetes.
bitch.
Like, oh,
what
people
are you doing, bitch? You know what I mean?
people come to me all the time or whatever. You're diabetic or whatever the case may be. It wasn't a choice. Like, no, motherfucker. Like, this shit just it just happened. Like,
Yeah. But you could.
Some
like,
people can do
control
drugs.
Your diet. You
yeah,
know
but
what I mean?
some people can. Some
A
people.
lot of it's environmental too.
Yeah, but some people do drugs or whatever, and they don't turn out to be addicts. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying, "Oh, that's a choice" or whatever. Like it's still an addiction. It's still a disease. If you want to be technical,
I mean, they say that. I'm not sure
I think
how
it is-
much I agree with it.
well, because it's hard
And
as
it's
fuck.
a hard.
I know.
It's hard as
I
fuck for you
agree
to
with
just
it in
let
a
go.
way, but it's
In a
just-
way, I do too. In a way.
The crazy thing is, a lot of you motherfuckers is already hooked on something worse than dope. You're hooked on something worse than crack or meth or anything
Like
else.
what?
And
Like
it's,
what?
It's,
It's a
called
dis- it's a
processed.
disease.
Capitalism?
It's called processed foods, sugars. It's
Sugar's
all the
a bitch,
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's what I'm
dude.
saying.
It's
It's a
all the
disease
bullshit
that's
that they-
self-destructive. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's all the bullshit
I
that they
think
put out
all
there.
humans have some kind of an addiction. It's just others
All of
have
them,
different.
dude.
Others
TV,
have one
drugs,
that are
or
more
medicine.
self-destructive.
Everybody has a vice. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Yeah.
got a vice. Everybody got a vice.
It's funny when you meet people and they're like, "Oh, I have no vices at all." It's like,
You're full of shit.
You're in denial.
You're full of shit, dude.
You're in
full of
denial.
shit. You know what I mean? Like women talking about women, like, oh, you're don't do drugs, I don't do this, but I like see so and so and so and so and so and so. It's like, oh, so you just you like fucking, you know what I mean? That's your thing, you know what I mean? Like this is your video, like this. Everybody got something, like this.
Right.
Everybody does, you know what I mean? Like it's just a
Video games.
Too much of anything.
television,
anything.
you know what I mean? Coffee.
Yeah, but this is the society
you
that
do
we
the
live in.
you do the 12-step program. Now you're just doing 12-step programs every night, drinking coffee. You know what I mean? Which is like whatever. If you don't want to, you know what I mean? If that's helping you live your life better, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But
You're not hurting anybody.
right. But don't
there's no
pretend
problem.
like you're not addicted to something. Everybody's addicted to something. Everybody.
Right.
Like your mom is addicted to something.
dick.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your sister. Everybody's got a
Dick.
little fucking something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you made that very clear.
I was trying.
That was
No,
good.
because people don't want to admit. Well, I think there's like a hierarchy in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Where let's look at like the drug hierarchy. Like if you're just like a pothead, like I just smoke pot, right? That's all I do. I just smoke weed. I don't do anything else.
I just sniff heroin. I don't shoot it. Like
That, just like that, Shawn. Thank you. Because it's like, you know what I mean? And then you shoot, or like people would be smoking crack, right? But they're like, dude, I don't do heroin. You know what I mean? And you're like, what is the fucking... So there is like a hierarchy of like drug addicts on what they feel is acceptable and unacceptable. You know what I mean? And it's just like, basically, it's all acceptable if you're in it, you know what I mean, to win it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like head first diving in this motherfucker. It's like, what's the difference?
It's only a disease if you're white.
Oh, no.
Drug addiction.
No, kinda, dude.
Because in the 80s and the
Yeah.
early 90s, they didn't give a fuck about the crack.
Dude, when I was
epidemic.
fucked up, right? When I was strung out for a minute, right? Strung out, like in and out of detox, right? These people called my father, right? And they're like, hey, because I was like going to like my name was in the thing. So these people call my dad and they're like, hey, we could bring your son here and it's gonna cost like 10 grand, right? And my dad's like, yo, I don't got 10,000. And they're like, how much do you really love your son? Do you know what I mean? It's just like,
It's like, I don't love him that much.
what
Click.
kind of fucking parasitical shit is that? Like to be like trying to put somebody in a thing like, you know what I mean? Like you can't, because it's not like that. It's just, you know, you can't help people if they don't want help. You know, you can't help them if they don't
But that
want
goes to anything. Drugs, anything. You know what I'm saying?
help. Gambling's huge, dude.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers blow all their money on a slot machine. You know what I mean? You can't. Or you know what I mean? Oh, the Pats
Just
are
addicted
on.
to scratch tickets.
Dude, paper crack. That shit's paper crack.
It's not worse than being at like the convenience store and just somebody in front of you is just buying mad scratch tickets.
Yeah, like you're a loser. You're not gonna win. You know what I mean? The only time I
You
buy
have,
a
like, two
scratch
things in
ticket
your
is if I
hands.
want to feel like a loser. Because then I scratch it and I'm like, yeah, you're
if
right.
you're feeling too good, like you know,
I'm like, I want to knock me down a couple pegs. 100%. 100%, dude. You know what I mean? Because it's a fact, dude. Because like people win, but nobody wins. Like, come on, nobody wins.
Well, let's talk about this and tell me if you think this 14-year-old boy won in this case. Some Manchester woman accused of
New Hampshire.
Yeah, Manchester, New Hampshire. Some woman was accused of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old boy.
But were they fucking?
I don't know what the case may be, but
That dude needs to stop telling his friends.
yeah, but do you think it's okay? Like if you were 14 and you got molested by this woman,
When I was 14,
would you even tell anybody?
I wouldn't have.
I mean,
I
of course you would.
I wouldn't have been molested. I would have been fucking that teacher.
Yeah, like, who's fucking who in that situation?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I wouldn't have been molested. I would have been fucking that teacher. Yo, Shawn showed me the picture of the teacher, and I was like, she's hot, dude. She wasn't like gross by any means. You know what I mean? If you were 14,
She's a mess,
She's
dude. You see,
gross.
she's like
She's
a mess.
fucking
It's
a
like a
14-year-old.
drug-addled mess.
Yeah, but if I was 14, I would have been like beating off to
Yeah,
that bitch every day.
you're talking about a 14. You're talking about you as a 14-year-old horny boy.
Yeah,
We're talking
like,
about.
I'm still a
Would you be
14-year-old
okay?
horny
So
boy.
would you be okay if a woman that was 30 plus got at your son at 14?
I probably would have given my high five.
What?
Yeah, that's sad.
Oh, that's all right, Kenny.
It's sad because if you had a daughter,
I'm sorry.
If you had a
I'm
daughter,
sorry. I'm sorry. No, you're right, and that's a double standard. If I had a daughter, I'd be a little upset.
And your daughter was like,
You'd be a
I'd be
little
upset.
upset.
Oh,
a little
Mr.
upset.
I'd be upset.
Mr. Jones was
I don't
pressing
know
me.
how I'd act. I don't have a
fucked the
daughter.
shit out of Mr.
On
Jones.
your
Yeah.
coach.
No. I know. But and that's the double standard, right? Because I feel like, dude, at 14, like all of us here, all of us at the table right now, at 14, when you were 14, and if your teacher wanted
I was trying to fuck everything. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You would have been fucking in that.
But what about if it was like a
I wouldn't hit it.
like a
You
14-year-old
wouldn't
boy?
hit that
What
poor
about
bitch?
like a 14-year-old autistic boy or something?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't.
That didn't speak. You know.
It
was
doesn't
deaf.
matter whether you're autistic, special
No, it
needs.
kind of matters.
He can't speak and he was deaf.
Doesn't matter. What if it was a woman? Like you gotta understand something.
It is
us
fucked
as
up
men,
more.
us as men need to cut the bullshit out and accepting this shit. That see, the thing is as men, we perpetuate this Me Too bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We perpetuate all this cancel culture, all this other shit because we let these bitches get away with all types of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Women can do whatever the fuck they want. They can go into a nigga's house, kill a nigga or whatever because you think you're
Yeah, but
cheating.
how many women are
and
doing
shit?
this?
A lot of bitches.
How many
A lot of
women
bitches
kill
is
them?
going out here cutting niggas' dicks off and shit.
That happens.
Still finding love.
Yeah,
Like, that's
isolated
crazy.
case.
It's
not
isolated.
Isolated my ass.
Men are
a
way
lot of
crazier
women.
than
A lot of
women.
women have sexually assaulted boys.
Hold on. I'm not sure what he just said. He just said men are way crazier than women.
They
and
are,
I'm not really sure. Like, honest to God, like, I
There's
feel like
crazy
we're
women.
a 50-50.
No, I
There's
think
crazy
women. I think
women.
women. I think women. I
Motherfucker.
think women are a lot.
I
A lot of
feel
women
we're
are
50.
tapped.
I'll go-
But
I'll
the
go
thing is that
50-50.
it's a. I feel like
They're tapped, but they're
we're in a
harmless.
culture. You're bugging the fuck out.
Harmless? Motherfucker, did you just say harmless? You said women are
sound crazy.
They will ruin your shit.
Yeah, they
Women-
will if you're stupid.
What do you mean if you're stupid? You're stupid because you'll fuck a girl. Period. Just off of the strength of just getting some pussy, you'll fuck a bitch.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
These bitches out here will set you up and have a nigga sitting outside
Yeah,
your
they're
crib.
they're a lot
If a
smarter
bitch
than
thought
us,
you
too.
had weed,
Yeah, so they're way more ruthless. That's what I'm trying to say.
We're just stupid and crazy. They're smart and crazy.
no, they're not. They're human. The
They're
thing
just
is
as
that we
stupid as we are.
we
No, we're
praise these
stupid.
hoes. We praise these hoes for the shit that they be doing, the dumb shit that they do. Like when Cardi B or whatever came out and was talking about how she
Right,
was
right, right,
raping
right,
niggas
right, right,
and all this other shit.
Everybody's okay
and
with
the niggas was like, oh, this cool. She's a woman. Oh no, she's had a bad deal in life. And this, that, and third. It's like come
She's
the fuck.
still shitty.
You're a
But
shitty
how many?
person.
Think about it. In craziness, how many women are raping men? None.
I put it to you like this.
Except this case
What do
here.
you mean?
A few
None?
isolated
Like,
cases.
no, great.
It's not a few isolated cases. Look up the stats.
It's
Women
nowhere
sexually
near- it's
assault
nowhere
men.
near, man.
Women
It's
sexually
nowhere near,
assault.
man.
No, because women step up and come out of their mouth and say the shit.
Yeah,
More
no,
guys
no,
than anything have
no,
been sexually assaulted by women and do not
What?
say
That-
a fucking thing
this.
because
no
of
men
the
talk
culture. What are you
about it.
talking about?
No men
Look it
talk
up.
about it.
Look it
no
up.
men talk about it. Dude,
We don't
dude,
talk about
Bill
it.
Burr's doing a bit about this now, where the chick flicks him in the
that
dick.
doesn't make it right. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying
How
it
do you
makes
even know
it
that
right,
story's
dude.
true, too? You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
saying it makes
It's a
it
joke.
right. I just.
Oh, that's
feel
not
like
a joke. That's something that came out the headlines. The thing is that you got to understand something. As men, period, we need to step up and just put our foot down and have boundaries and say that this
As
shit is
men.
unacceptable. It's the truth because some
I'm just
fat,
trying to get
some,
laid, dog.
Some fat.
As heterosexual.
Yeah, but that's the
men.
that's the problem. Nobody.
Yeah. I'm just trying to fuck. I
But
mean,
that's the
We
problem.
must grab our dicks and hold it up into the air.
Yeah, I don't want to just jerk off. If this crazy bitch is going to assault me, he's going to assault me. I'm going to get assaulted.
I don't know. You never see no women's school shooters.
That's
There
a
was
good
just
point.
a woman's-
That Google thing.
I'm-
That
I'm-
Google thing that
I'm
happened
just
not
out
too far past.
I'm just out crazy what you guys think.
No, you're telling me that women don't sexually assault kids.
No, they
don't.
do.
They do.
They
No,
totally do.
some women do, but
No, it's a lot. It happens a lot more than
but
often
the ratio.
than you
I
think.
mean, the percentage of women to men in rape cases, it's so much.
Because
higher.
what man is gonna come forward
dude,
and
I'm not
say?
sure.
It's so
All right,
much
all right,
higher.
people.
Come
Look,
on.
I don't know the Google
on,
statistics,
what planet are
but
you
if we're
guys
talking
on?
prison, I feel like
I'm gonna talk in prison. I'm talking
let's
about
add prison
life
in.
society. Prisoners aren't in
I
society.
feel like we're pretty closer than you think.
I'm talking about in society.
guys getting raped too. I don't feel like, all right. Let's look at it like this.
No, prison's a different planet.
Is
You
it?
can't- It is.
Is
It's
it?
a different planet.
All right. So how is rape when you go home with a girl, right, and you're fucking around, and then she's like, oh, no, and you're like, yeah, and she's like, no, a little later, and you're like, no, maybe, and then finally you fuck, you leave the next day, she's like, oh, I didn't want to fuck him, but I did, and I think he raped me.
Okay,
so,
okay,
are we counting those instances?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Because those don't count, I feel like.
No, I mean, those...
Dude, I feel like if
those
you
those
got
do
raped,
happen within just like anything else. But.
male or female, I feel if you got raped, you should have skin under your fucking fingernails. I feel you should have skin on male or female.
You should have to prove it, like.
Nah, I'm dead serious.
You should have to prove it, but
if you want to
you gotta
talk,
have
like you
skin.
shouldn't be married or in a relationship, and you're like, my fucking dude raped me, and you're like, nah, you just gave in, bitch.
Kenny, I'm talking about Law and Order rapes. Like CSI.
Me too. And that's why I need that shit under my fingernails. Because if you get, I feel like it was a violent thing. Like rape, like dude, rape is not like, he said no, I said no. And then
We're talking
like,
about sexual assault, period. Just sexual assault.
Same idea.
Women
right?
do that shit to guys, but the thing is, it's just like Shawn's ignorant ass or whatever. It's like, oh no, it doesn't happen because
it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen nearly as much as it does with men.
Of course, that's a fact.
Right.
But
Yes,
what you're trying to imply
that was
is
just one.
happen
That was
to
just one
kids.
example of craziness. That's
No,
higher
no.
than women. I gave you like several. Guys haven't given me any.
About what? Women being crazy?
Crazier than men.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Happens all the time.
Bitches, what are you talking about? Bitches camping outside niggas' houses, calling their jobs, all types of. What are you talking about? Cutting dicks off and shit. What are you saying?
You never heard of Lorena Bobbitt?
Shoot up a school and come talk to me.
What the fuck does the bitch? What the fuck does nigga?
Shoot up a school, dude.
Bitches, you know how many bitches got niggas on child support? You know how many bitches got niggas on child support right now for nothing? How many niggas is taking care of a baby that ain't theirs right now?
You got guys paying child support on a baby that ain't even is. That even is, dude. 18 years.
And nothing happened to this bitch.
I love how passionate you guys are about this.
Nah, because it's just.
I like to say I'm glad to see that you ain't passionate about it.
There's something
until
there.
the shit happens to you.
I mean, it's just
so that's the difference.
It's a double
He's pussy because he ain't been through none of this shit.
It's so funny how you guys are playing the victim.
Because no.
I'm playing the victim, dude.
All right, I'm done with this.
Come on, man. You're like, you guys don't. Sean, you will never understand because you have never been raped like me.
Not what I'm saying.
Is that what he's saying? What he's saying? That's what he's saying.
I'm not saying no.
Dude, we should just cut the camera and rape him right now.
We'll
talk about this next episode.
I'm down.
We just leave the sound.
What
do you think about it now? We'll just leave the sound on. The Indigo logo.
You can't make fun of sexual assault like that, Shawn. It's brutal. Like you're saying, there's victims out here, and it's not cool. And it's not cool, but like you gotta understand, like it's subjective. Like what people think of fucking, it's all like. No, I'm not trying to fuck with no one's trauma.
9 times out of 10, most men or whatever are taught that if a girl presses up on you, it's okay. And
100%.
You're a pussy,
But
and you're a
follow
bitch.
through.
Who's teaching us this?
All right. How about this?
It's kind of a natural instinct.
No.
Sometimes.
Hold on. D is with a chick. D's got his girl. It's his girl, right? His girl, they've been together, they're going somewhere. Yeah. All of a sudden, we're at some fucking place, right? And his chick starts pressing up on me, like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, yo, bitch, slow down, right? Am I a fag because I didn't want to hit it? Because she's trying to fucking insult me?
Maybe they're polyamorous.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I don't know that unless he's giving me the go-ahead.
Yeah, but it falls back to morals and principles or whatever. If you stand for something, you have morals and principles about yourself. You're not going to violate.
But you're going to still feel a little gay, right?
No.
You still feel a little gay?
No. I don't feel. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel no shame when I turn down pussy. I feel no shame whatsoever. I actually enjoy turning down a bitch. It makes me feel good. Because the thing is like...
He celebrates against ice cream.
No, because you got to think... really think about this, though. Really think about this. Women tend to use their power. They like to use that power for anything. Women use their pussy for everything.
I need to use my shit pussy way more.
That's what I was saying.
The house is dirty.
I'm going to get on my ass game, dude, because
if I ever had a pussy, man, I'd be rich.
Yeah, dude, I'm weak on my ass
Hold on,
dude.
but that's another thing. Every man says that shit. First off, if you had a pussy, you wouldn't know how to fuck. And second off,
he could be right.
And second off, ain't no pussy good enough Ain't no pussy good enough or whatever. Like, you got to be doing some extra shit. So if you were licking asses and sucking dicks, you might get paid. But if you ain't,
Yeah,
Maybe I just have a
who
pretty-
ain't sick of that?
Maybe I just have a
if
pretty
I got a
face.
pussy
It's part of the
nice.
game, right, people? It's part of the game, right? That's
not happening.
That's not what we're all doing? I thought that's what we were doing.
you got to take your power back as a man. As men, you got to take your power back. Stop playing these games with these bitches.
Nah, I like
they
what you're
pussy
saying.
They pussy don't mean shit.
No.
They pussy don't mean a fucking thing.
Zillion of
You
them
out here,
out
you
there.
out here chasing a bitch or whatever for some pussy. Guess
For
what?
no reason.
She's out here chasing dicks for money. She's getting you to pay her bill. You done paid this bitch's Boost Mobile bill. You done paid her little daycare. You done gave her a ride to her side nigga's house and shit because you a dumb motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Stop playing games with these bitches,
Do you
man.
blame them though?
You feel, what do you mean? Do
Nah,
I blame
I can't.
them? But that's the thing.
Like I said, if I had
I
a pussy,
applaud
I'd be
women
paid.
for that. I applaud women for fucking doing
Hey,
that shit.
but you know
For
what?
real.
There's a flip side to the coin because there's a lot of men that get frustrated and get pissed off.
And they
whatever.
shoot up a school.
No, they don't shoot up the school. That's white people shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from the perspective as a black man or whatever. Like I'm running game. If that's what I'm gonna do, you feel what I'm saying? Like ain't no bitch gonna just play me or whatever. I'm just gonna sit down and take the shit. What happens is there's a lot of good guys, and they always say nice guys finish last.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. They say nice guys finish last. It's because you don't have the heart to tell a bitch no.
Nah, it ain't the hot though.
No, you don't have the heart to tell a bitch no. Because a girl can get up in your face, make the little pouty eyes and shit with her fake eyelashes
Yeah, I
and
do
her
that
fuck
all
up
the
hair
time.
and
That's
shit.
that's my
And be like,
game.
oh, and then next thing you know, you're like, oh, baby, but I don't got
I'll
the
pay
money
you
this
this
week, but
high, this high.
I'm going to work overtime and I get it. Fuck these bitches, man.
Nah, for real.
Fuck these
That's what I'm
stupid ass
talking
bitches,
about.
man. Leave these hoes alone. Stop chasing pussy. You stop chasing pussy, I guarantee
You'll get some.
you're going to get something else.
100%.
If you're not chasing pussy, you chasing a bag. And if you're going to chase a bag or whatever, you'll be better off. And this goes to all you little young motherfuckers out there thinking with your dick. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You're going to end up with a bitch or whatever with mediocre pussy.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
You're gonna fuck around with you anyway.
You're going to have a kid that's ugly as fuck. Your kid going to be ugly because
And
you're
look
dealing with
just
an
like
ugly
the
bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's and your genes is genetic. So you might fuck around and get a little daughter out of it, but the daughter look just like you and shit. Now you got two little ugly motherfuckers running around and shit. Cut this shit out, man. Stop giving these hoes these powers. Stop chasing after the pussy, man. If you gonna fuck with a bitch, get something out of her. Cause these bitches definitely getting something out of you.
That's what they're trying. Everybody's
Just
on
words
that
of wisdom.
on the
These
come up.
dropping knowledge.
No,
I'm
he's
just,
right.
I'm
He's
just,
right.
I'm just frustrated.
He's right.
Yeah,
No, he's
and
right.
this is coming from a place, and I'm
knowledge,
not saying I'm a piece of shit ass nigga or whatever. Like I've been there.
Oh, no, you
feel
a
what I'm
piece
saying?
of shit ass.
I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been considered a good guy. But at the end of the day or whatever,
They get nothing.
And
You
he's
get
always
nothing.
finished last.
You get tired of that shit, man. And then you flip the coin on these hoes or whatever, and then you start getting shit. You start getting cars, money, trips. You feel what I'm saying?
That's just from the man.
He's talking shit about these bitches getting all these
No.
money
I'm
and
not
gas.
talking. No,
Meanwhile, he's doing that.
No.
You
I
like-
want you to understand something. I'm not talking shit about it.
You playing
I'm not
that- you
knocking
playing
your
that
hustle.
game.
Do your thing.
Yeah,
if you're
do
a
that
female and you
shit.
out here, you gaming niggas,
Work
do your
it,
thing.
work
What
it.
I'm telling these dudes out here is to stop being stupid and falling for the shit. You feel what I'm saying? You got power too. Dick got power. Don't ever think that your
Dick
dick
got
don't got no
crazy
power.
power.
That's the
No,
fact.
that's real.
If you
real.
know what you're doing with your dick or whatever, think about it like this. I don't, you know.
See, I can't go to the dark side though. Like, I
No,
don't
I'm
wanna
gonna go
be
to the
like,
dark side on this shit because I'm gonna say some real shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women be out here fucking these niggas, right? You'll see a chick with 3 degrees, well established, successful, financially stable, and they fucking with a nigga that ain't got shit.
Always bad. It's always fucking with
But you got
somebody.
Why do you
Like,
think
you're
that is?
wondering
Why do you think that
Because
is?
he got good dick.
He got good dick.
Hell no.
What other reason is this bitch fucking with this dude that
telling-
has
you're
3
telling-
teeth?
Or maybe she's just
you mean
really
to tell me that
insecure.
a bitch with 3 degrees, a
think-
car,
I think
a
she-
house, and everything else is
think
fucking
she
with a
just-
nigga with no
She
job?
needs to fuck with her parents, dog.
No,
Nah.
she needs
She
to
just don't like her
sometimes
daddy.
you need to balance life out that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not just because he's giving good dick. Like, the only dudes that are giving good dick are felons. Like, come on.
I
dude.
never. Hold on. First off.
Don't knock it,
First
dude.
off,
He's
I
knocking
think
the
I think
bitches
you're
he be
hung up.
seeing
I
and
think
shit.
you're hung up on the felon. This ain't got shit to do with no charge. Cause you ain't gotta be no street nigga or whatever to be a piece of shit. You feel what I'm saying? If you're a piece of shit, most pieces of shit, and most niggas or whatever that you know right now that are pieces of shit got a fine ass girl with them.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Why is that?
Because they're pieces of shit.
Right.
Right,
They're
right,
pieces
right,
of
right,
shit and they fucking the shit out of these bitches. And they doing the shit to these bitches or whatever that you nice ass niggas ain't doing. Like telling these hoes no. So now you got a chick or whatever that's thinking like, oh,
Sometimes
damn,
you
like
gotta smack
I've
a
never
bitch.
had a guy. I've never had a
Sometimes you
guy.
gotta choke a bitch. Never mind smack her.
I've never had a guy tell me no. So it fucks their whole mentality of it fucks their head up or whatever. When you got a woman that's used to getting shit with her pussy because she got
Yeah, you
some
gotta
titties
slow
or
that
something
down.
like that,
You gotta
you slow
slow
that
that
shit
down.
down. You take a break right then and there. You
Right,
pause
right.
and be like, look, this is what it is. I'm not fucking you until I get something out of you. You ain't gotta say that. But you just lay it out flat. Like, look.
Yeah, I like-
look, I'm not, like, look, I ain't gonna, like, she wanna fuck, I ain't got no time for it. I'm tired. I'm not fucking to that.
It does work though, because it makes the
I'm
makes
telling
the
you,
person want you
it
even
makes
more.
it makes a bitch want you 10 times more. Think about every woman or whatever that you gave into and just gave her everything she wants. She walks all over your dumb ass.
Nah, you can't do that.
You
Yeah,
walk,
you
so
can't do
a
that.
bitch will walk all over a nigga or whatever. As soon as you like, yeah, baby, I never forget this shit. And I never told this story before, but this shit happened to me when I was young. I was young. I was in North Carolina. I just started working there or whatever, and I was at this call center. Now it was bad bitches all in this call center. Bad bitches. And there was this one chick that was fine as shit to me, and I wanted to get at her. So I get at her or whatever. We ended up deciding that we're gonna link up and shit or whatever. I go over her crib after we had went out on a date or whatever already. So I go over her crib, and me being a nice guy or whatever, before I go over there, I stop at the grocery store, get her some flowers, rewrap them and shit.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, such a pussy.
Wicked gay.
So I bring the flowers to this
Did you
chick.
bring some
or whatever.
poppers too?
No, I bring the flower.
Yeah,
I bring
buy
the
her a
flowers to
strap-on?
this chick. I get to the crib or whatever. Her homegirl was her roommate or whatever. Me and her was cool. So she was like, yeah, she in there or whatever. So I come to the crib. I bring her some flowers and shit. She come out the room. She was like, oh, thank you so much. But
Some other dude walked out too.
Yeah, she
What
came
did
out of the room like come all over her mouth.
right. She was like, what did you do that for? Like, why did you give me flowers? And right then and there, I realized, I was like, these bitches ain't shit. They don't appreciate the shit or whatever from a good nigga, so I don't need to be no good nigga no more. And sure enough, as soon as I left, another nigga was walking in that fucking
God
crib.
damn. You didn't get your nut off?
Nah, we didn't fuck or nothing. It was crazy.
Somebody
She
did.
used
Just dropped the flowers off and shit.
She
You
got
like
lunch-
gave it
she
a
got
very
lunch
nice
for
one.
free.
You greased her up and shit.
She got lunch for free and she got free flowers. So at the end of the day or whatever, I was the suck ass nigga to do that shit. But I'm not. That's never been me ever since then.
Is
Fuck
that the
that.
last time you bought flowers?
Nah, I bought flowers for.
They're just in a little tube at the gas station.
Just buy a little crack pipe.
Right now, yeah. That's it.
I just learned how to do free shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to be creative. You want to be smart. You want to feel like you're not getting gamed by a bitch or whatever. If a girl can love you or whatever at your worst or respect you at your worst, then rock
That's
with
where
it.
it's at. Yeah, rock with
But
her.
you know what I'm saying? This is how you find out if the bitch is down for you. Do free shit.
Yeah, no.
And if she's with the
what?
free shit,
Free shit?
free shit.
Yeah, like you ain't coming out
Do
of
free
pocket
shit. Do
for
free
no
shit.
nothing,
I'm
you know what I mean?
look. Hey, what you doing? I'm about to pick you up.
You know what I mean? We're gonna go
This
take
is
a
free
walk.
game for y'all niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
what
It's
you doing?
not-
I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna go take a walk.
We're gonna go to the park and feed the birds.
I'm gonna go down to Skull.
That's all.
I'm gonna
That's all.
drive
We're
her
just
down.
gonna spend some time together.
Drive her down to
That's it.
Skull Island. And walk around and shit. It's nice and pretty. It's beautiful and shit. She fat. You know what I'm saying? Take her on a hike.
If she's fat, take her on a hike.
No,
try to
for
get
real.
Those pods
If
off.
the bitch is like real like bougie and all that other shit.
Then what do you do?
Go to
Take
the-
her to the thrift store?
Then you drive on the highway and
Nah.
you pull up
Kick
to
her.
you pull up to one of those fucking 18-wheelers, and when the guy and beep the horn, and when the
We'll
guy
do the
looks
Mario
at
test?
you, you grab her head and you put her right between your legs. If she don't pick her head up, then she's a whore.
Nah, go to the fine arts museum or something.
If she bougie?
If she's classy, like you know what I'm saying, take her to a
Yeah,
take her
but
to a
she's
free
classy. Don't you want to take her to the gutter and
Nah,
be like,
some-
yo,
some
honey, this
bitches
is
do
how
be
I
wanting
roll?
to do
take her to a
Right.
free art gallery or something. You know what I'm saying? Be smart, nigga. Don't be out here just giving away shit. Because these bitches ain't giving away shit. Every woman that you
Nah,
see
they're
on
all
the,
they're crafty.
every woman that you see on the dating profile,
crafty.
what does it say in that dating profile?
Bitch, I'm crafty.
I have a dick.
What are you looking at? What fucking site are you on, man? I mean, like, dude, I'm like a fucking, you know what I mean? I'm
when you
enjoying
guys,
a mom's
so
bar.
when-
I'm like,
are you guys
sometimes-
gonna answer the question? So when you go on a dating site, what is the one of the key sentences you always see from females on a dating site, whether it's Tinder, Bumble?
I have a dick.
I don't know, like no hookups. I'm just looking
Exactly.
for the
That's
fucking.
the
I got
first-
no time. I'm a single
Yeah,
mother.
yeah, yeah.
That's the first thing. Most of the
Right.
9 times out
and
of
you're
10.
like, and
I'm a
you're full
workaholic.
of shit.
I'm
I
a
feel like if you were
workaholic.
talking that, you know, I'm not trying to hook up. You're really, because like it's like, lady, look, I know you hooked up. I hooked up. Why we gotta make this weird? You know what I mean? Like, don't tell me you're not gonna fuck me till the 6th day. Because if we're not fucking the first time, I'm out. I'm
Yeah,
out,
but
dude.
this
I'm too old.
is the thing
Too
though.
old.
Women that do that or whatever,
Are full of shit. They're the worst ones. They
They
got
are.
bones coming out of their mouth, dude.
they
So
are
many
full of
skeletons.
shit. They
You know what I
are
mean?
full of shit. But guess what? They're making you work for that pussy.
Yeah, I don't want to work for that shit,
So
dude.
make these bitches work.
I think
for
that's
that
why
dick.
prostitution is illegal.
Because you don't want to work
Because
for it?
because women get to like be like, oh well, if you don't take out the trash, if you don't pick up fucking
Dude, women
Timmy up
had
from
nothing
school,
to do with prostitution being illegal.
if you could just go to the
They had
corner
no
and just
rights
get
to
your dick
vote
sucked,
at that. I agree, but like I don't feel like really women had that kind of fucking like stranglehold over the people that set the laws when they.
They do.
no.
And
They do.
They
I
do it
want you
away.
to
Like in the
understand-
back alley,
I want you to
in
understand
the back
something.
room. I agree, D.
but
But
Kenny-
like in the countries where like prostitution,
Dude,
listen, in
but
the
they
countries,
probably didn't have a
listen,
right to
listen,
vote back
in
then,
countries where
dog.
prostitution is legal, like women stay in their place, like they don't be
know
pulling
about
shit.
I want you to
Yeah,
I'm telling
understand
you.
something. Here in America, women run the shit.
Yeah,
and if
but
you don't,
from
and if you
behind
don't think
closed
so,
doors.
and yeah,
What
and
is
if
this
you-
like? What is this
Closed
like?
doors.
And they got a
No, dude, you got
women hating
hold on, he's
episode.
right. He's right. You got mad politicians
This is
that
like
are
the
gay,
women hating
right?
episode.
Half gay, whatever, talking about fucking, you gay people can't get married, all this shit, all because their wives are promoting this agenda.
But
should they
just
really
like
get
he's
married?
saying. I don't care who gets
Women
married.
have
I'll do
always
whatever
fucking
you want. No,
around.
I know.
Men,
These are all
men
jokes,
typically
people.
are considered the heads of the household.
Even though they're
but
not,
but
just 'cause they're-
truth be told, women run the shit. You
Here
can't
we go
have,
again, hating on women.
No, dude.
I
this
feel
is-
like a male feminist
I don't
thing,
feel
too.
like this is hating on women at all. I feel like this is giving them props, dude.
I feel like
because
I'm
they're
like
the
a-
ones in charge.
I feel like I'm like a
feel
white
like
knight.
what he's saying is like you're you feminist, because they're the ones running the show, and you're recognizing.
And it's the
that.
truth. Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful and say like I was
know,
just
I-
kind of heated or whatever when I said bitches and shit like that.
Yeah, but that's- come on,
But no,
this
but
is
no,
feminist.
Shouldn't
but
be
no,
calling
no,
women
no,
bitches.
but
Fucking
honestly, you bitches, you run this shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Y'all do, you know the shit.
100.
That's the crazy shit. You ever see a chick with no teeth, a big ass food pot, some extra shit or whatever? She got this nigga just walking down the street holding all her bags and shit.
Holding
Yeah.
her
You
hand,
see it all
holding
the
her
time.
hand.
He got a little kids and shit. Like that's because they run the shit, man.
Right.
Y'all just need to have the power to stop giving these girls power.
Nah, fuck these bitches. I'm just
So
like fuck
men-
the yeah. It's like fuck the patriarchy.
Men
No,
need
no.
to take the power back.
Yeah, but it's not just like that. It's not just like, oh, so go gay, faggot. You know
I still
what I mean?
think
It's like,
men-
that's not what he was saying.
I still think men.
I'm just saying,
I still think-
as a human being or whatever, have standards for yourself. These are the other side or whatever is putting standards on you, telling
And
you
they're
when,
using
when
it
and
against you.
when
They're
and
using it
where
against
and when
you.
you can fuck, when you can't fuck,
Right.
how you supposed to approach them.
Right.
I can't even walk up to a girl and say that they're
how
beautiful
you can
anymore.
fuck.
I can't even walk up to a girl and
In a
say
way.
it's true. I can't even walk up to a girl and say how beautiful she is now.
No, you're
without
a predator.
without being
You're a
considered
predator.
a fucking creep.
You're a predator.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So y'all bitches need to get it together because you want
But
a
you
want a
could-
good man. You want a
could.
nigga that's gonna be there, but yet you can't even accept a man just
No,
walking up to you
It
saying
ain't that.
hi.
It all depends on how good looking you are. 100%. Some fucking George Clooney, fucking Denzel Washington motherfucker walks over there.
talking about some old ass niggas, man.
Any bro. All right, who am I gonna say now? Some Drake.
Vin
dude,
Diesel.
some, who do I gotta like fucking? I gotta say. But the fact of the matter is, it all
Juice
carries
WRLD.
through. You know what I'm saying? It all
Fucking-
carries through.
Mr. T.
Mr. Magoo.
That's too much. Come on, like now, like today. You know what I mean? That's all. It's all subjective, dude. It's all subjective. Whoever comes over to whoever.
So didn't you run into some shit at an open mic recently, D? What
Yeah,
happened
we
with
gotta
that?
wrap up soon. It's almost time, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Do it.
Yeah.
What'd you do? What'd you do at the thing?
Just make it quick.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be quick.
That fucking.
Well, this is my thing. Here doing comedy or whatever in Boston.
Oh shit. We're going there tonight. This is a week ago. Midway.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
go somewhere?
Open mic.
no, I'm just gonna be honest.
So,
Like it's like one of these things. It's like we crack jokes, we say our little shit or whatever. But the truth is that white people have this
Racism.
this entitlement to be able to do whatever the fuck it is that you want to do. Now, granted, when you're on stage, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say on stage. It's your First Amendment right. You can do whatever the fuck it is you want because that's your time. You're on stage. Do what you want. If you feel like being canceled, do what you want. If you feel like getting your ass whooped, do what you want. But and this isn't the first time or whatever, but I had a comedian call me a nigga on stage or whatever. And it wasn't in a, and it wasn't.
It wasn't the first time.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Did I do that? I didn't think you did.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Kenny's probably done that.
I'm not gonna say that it was a derogatory way or he meant it in a derogatory way. But the thing is like, you know, we have to have a responsibility for our own consciousness when it comes to the things that we say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say a lot of foul shit.
Yeah,
I do a lot of foul shit.
Yeah, like
But
you
the
say
thing
to
is-
us all the time.
Yeah, but the thing is I'm the only one there. If I'm the only black guy there,
Oh, so
and I got to deal with this shit all the
This is what
time.
bothers me, D, is when people like come up to me and they're like, "Hey, I like what you do, but I would never admit that in public." Like they're like, some people come up to me and they're like, "Yo, I really like what you say on stage," and I say, I say all the bad shit I say on stage, but they're like, "I would never admit that in public," and I'm like, "But you're telling me tomorrow behind closed doors, and that's fucked up." Like, it's like, why just not be? I'm not an asshole.
Yeah,
well,
no.
And I'm not saying the guy that said that to you wasn't being an asshole. I'm just
No,
saying
my
from
thing-
where I'm
Maybe you
coming
meant it
from.
in a way like like that, because I know me. Most of the shit I say after I wouldn't say in public, like off stage. I say
say it in public
I
all
say
the
it in
time.
public on stage, but like I'm cracking jokes. Like
You know we're talking
That
about.
makes zero sense.
there's a time and place for shit.
You guys
like
do
that.
know that we're talking about the word nigga, right?
Yes.
Okay, just
Yeah,
making
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
yeah,
Also,
yeah.
you say it in private.
I'm
and in
talking
public.
about
Oh no, I get it.
No, he doesn't-
No, I know. I
Other
get it.
offenses.
Okay.
I know,
No,
I know,
right.
yeah.
So yeah, so he
You
said
got sidetracked from it.
so he said what he said or whatever, and basically he said I was his nigga or whatever, and you know the thing is what I want people to understand.
Oh, he just said my.
But yeah, but see
He said
how
no,
you
he
said,
said-
see
my
how
buddy
you said it
like-
like, see, D, see how you said it like that?
No, just listen to
and
what
like,
I'm
was it,
saying.
no, because I feel like
Well, I
how you
haven't
said
finished-
it,
I haven't
but,
finished.
and I agree, it's your perspective. Like, it's like, that's how he said
It's
it.
just for me. It's
he
like damn.
pronounce
How
the
many
R?
times? How many times?
Doesn't matter, still kinda
was it
sounds like
hot
you said it.
out?
Okay,
I
in all
wouldn't say
in
that,
all
like,
seriousness.
I wouldn't have to say that.
In all seriousness, this is how I truly feel. How many times do I have to be called a nigga on stage? You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
have to be called
You know,
at all.
No, but the truth is I do. I got to deal with this shit. So it's
do you mean
either
you have to deal with it?
because it's either me putting hands on
'cause you're
somebody, me putting that's the only reason why.
Obviously.
Obviously,
I
right,
don't
right, stupid.
understand. Yeah.
My bad, that was a dumb question. I agree.
So
I agree.
no, so like so it's like
I feel like it's not just because you get up there, you automatically think the crowd is just like just
no,
saying that.
no. It's for me.
That's what
It's
I
just
meant.
like it's the carefree. I can't call you a fag. I can't call you a tranny. I can't do none
You
of that
can
shit.
do all those
No,
things.
no. Let me finish. You can't because even though you can,
shouldn't.
it's called.
Depending on the intent.
You have a choice, and I could
Yes.
go on stage and call people trannies and fags and kites,
You
dikes,
do that,
whatever the fuck.
motherfucker. That's your
No,
whole
not,
act.
not really. But the thing is like.
That's your whole act.
You have used those words.
Y'all ain't gonna let me fucking talk, man. So I just,
I'm sorry.
no, all I'm saying is like white people just feel privileged to say whatever the fuck they want to say to a black person, person. Period.
And you shouldn't. You should get
That's how I
punched in the
feel.
face. You should get punched in the face.
Because at the end of the day, if you punch somebody in the face, what's it gonna teach them? It's not gonna stop them from calling me a nigga. If I punch you in the face
But
and
I
stomp
don't
you
do-
out,
but dude, but dude, if
or if I
someone's
shot you,
if
it's not-
someone's calling you it like that, then that's
but
looking
it's
to
not.
get punched in the
Yeah,
face.
but that's
dude.
not going to
If
fix
someone's
anything.
saying it, it's not gonna fix it. But it's not gonna fix it.
I want you to think about the weight of what would happen if I chose to handle the things that I handle in the form
And
of the streets.
That just goes on more respect towards you to be able to like take that and not go fucking
Ape shit.
Right, because you don't think I
just
deal
it
with the
makes you a
same
bigger
shit on
person,
different
yeah.
levels.
Yeah, but
Do you
that's
know
the
what I'm
thing.
saying? It's like the same, like all
But
the
that doesn't
time.
make it. Wait, that makes you the bigger person. But it
Of
doesn't,
course it does.
But that doesn't make it acceptable. Dude.
Right,
You know
right.
what
No,
I mean?
100%. I agree with you. And to eat that, is
no,
so much more.
So that's
than
the
just
thing.
being like, I should fucking
you up.
crack you right
Right.
now.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
So
And to
Now,
just eat
and that's
that-
the
hey,
point that
D. Now, after that happened, if later on
If he apologized or something.
you slapped him outside, not right out front of the
Oh no,
place, but
outside
down the street, outside.
Yeah, if I caught him outside.
You know
I'm
what I
still
mean?
gonna go get her.
That's
It's-
okay.
Yeah, if I caught
I
him
think it's
outside-
okay.
if
As
I
long as
caught
you
him-
don't,
I don't-
you
I
don't
think-
do it.
dude.
You don't do it right there in the
Yeah,
club.
if I caught him outside,
you don't do
you
it
can't
do it in
outside
the
the
club.
club.
You can't do it in the club.
You can't do it technically, period.
You can't
No,
do a period.
you shouldn't.
Because you gotta think
I'm
about-
saying, sometimes you gotta
hold
fucking,
on.
you know,
Not that
sometimes
you
shit
can't do period.
happens.
Not that you can't
You
do
have to just
period.
think about what comes with the
But
bullshit.
let's say-
Because if
hold on,
you can't do it, period, then people have impunity, and that's not.
And that's what I'm saying.
you
So all right. Let's say you're like it it happened at the club, and now you're talking after, and they're like, hey, trying to figure it out. But if it keeps getting worse and doubling down, now it's like, dude, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Now, so it's not like you cannot be.
Like, what about if you confirmed him outside and he was like, yeah, that's right, I did say it.
No, you gotta hit him, dude. You gotta hit him, right? It's like,
You don't.
No, you don't.
oh, but
you
come
don't.
on.
But
If
it's
they keep
acceptable.
egging you on,
No,
then they
listen.
hit you. And now do you not
Oh,
hit
no,
them?
somebody
You
put hands
don't-
on me.
Hey,
That's something
hey, what I'm
different.
saying is,
Yes.
what I'm saying is, you don't hit him and you shouldn't hit him. But if
Because
you
you got to
did,
think about it
it's
like this.
acceptable.
Everything that you say as a comedian is not going to...
People are going to side
People-
50-50.
right.
It's acceptable because at that point it's a consequence.
Right.
People are still
So,
gonna be like,
but that's something
they're
that's
gonna pick
being
camps, they're gonna pick a camp.
that's being antagonizing or whatever the case may be.
Which
As
that dude's
comedians,
wrong.
we can say whatever it is we want. But the point of what you said is that, like I said, how many times do I have to go? How many times do I have to hear somebody call me a nigga or whatever,
Yeah,
and
like
then
if
have
you
to just eat this shit over and over
No,
and
you
over
shouldn't
again.
have to. especially if it's like-
So that's my thing. So the thing is what I feel about Boston comedy, and and I'm not talking
Is
about.
there
hold on,
really
hold
that
on.
many people doing
I'm not
that
talking
shit?
that. So that's
No, but think about this though. If okay, what about if you experience that on stage and that's like the 40th time that's happened to you, and then you finally snap?
So that's the thing. So people will
what
always
I mean?
look at
People
me
just
like
wanna take
I'm
you
the
just
one
for
that's
that one
supposed to
time.
be bigger and different or whatever the case may be.
No.
But
If you
the thing is
explain
when you're
yourself-
in a scene where you
No.
are the minority, not just a minority, but you are the minority. So not only am I black, but not only am I black, but
you black.
there's not any.
We got more.
there's like-
Where else?
there's-
Were you Jewish?
there's not
Transgender,
that
fucking
many-
binary, non-binary. What
There's
else
not
we
that
got?
many black comedians in the white
There isn't.
comedian community.
In any community.
No.
Okay, you're right. There's a separate thing.
There's
There's
separate.
there's
There's
all-
a lot of black comedians
but there's
in Boston,
also more
but
white
there's
people
not
than there
that
are black
many
people on the
black
planet.
comedians in
Think
the
about
white
that, though.
comedy world.
There's
No,
also
no,
more
no.
white people on the planet than
Hold
there is
on,
black
hold on.
people.
Yes, no. But there's like a Slades. Like you got the Slades. There's a ton of black comics we don't even know
That
who
you
they
guys
are.
don't even know
That's what I'm
exist.
saying. Like,
Don't even
So
know.
what I'm saying is
100%,
that
and
in the
there's
white-
a different scene.
So there's black comedians that are in the white scene because they
Yes.
play both sides.
Right.
Yeah, and
We
then
They
some
should.
comedians-
mix
I
and
want
mingle
to play the black
as
side.
everybody should.
I want to be on Slades
Because I feel like
all day.
it makes you a better
Comic.
comedian, a
100%.
better comic.
Fucking
But
right.
at the same time, or whatever, the people that choose to mix and mingle, when we are mixing and mingling,
Yeah,
or
you're a
whatever,
minority.
we're the ones that
100%.
always have to eat the shit because it's always going to be a black guy joke. It's always going to be. Let's be real.
If it fits.
If you thought about it,
fits,
no, listen.
If it
If you-
fits, if I could throw
No,
it out
listen.
there.
If you thought about it, you rarely hear Indian shit.
I don't hang out with John, dude.
But listen.
Indians people are a very small population.
No, they're huge. They're like one of the biggest populations
they're
on the
not.
world.
No, they're not.
In Boston comedy, there's
In
mad
the
Indians
world,
in
maybe
about
in
the
the
United
comedy,
States.
yes.
Oh, yeah,
Talk
but
about the
listen,
United States.
I'm talking about the shit that I'm
Fuck,
talking
dude.
about.
And when you say Indian, is it Native American or?
Nah,
is it-
never
No,
mind,
you
never
know
mind,
we
never
meant
mind. We'll
fucking
talk about
India,
this
dog.
next
We
time.
meant
next
India.
time. Anyway, this episode ran a little bit too long.
Yeah, we just
It's too much, and I'm not gonna argue with these white niggas.
because we're gonna do it on the way, whatever. We're gonna have fun.
I still think men are crazier than women.
Okay.
Yeah, they're totally out. We kill way more women than women kill men.
Anyway.
Although, hold on, wait, one last point. Men generally don't drown their kids in the tub. Am I right, ladies? Just saying. It's just saying. We're talking about craziness. You never really
Anyway,
hear.
I want you to share,
I know I'm brutal.
share, and subscribe to the channel.
do it.
If you do, we are having a giveaway for one of these in the gutter weed containers for you. It won't be any weed in it, but
By the way, one
Get
of
a
those.
sticker.
yeah, you get a sticker, you get some stickers and stuff. So comment down below or whatever. We'll pick a winner.
Like, subscribe.
Like
Leave a
and
dick
subscribe.
pic.
Hit that notification bell.
Share with
and,
your friends.
Yeah, share it with some.
Your family. No children, please.
Yeah, please, no children.
Kenny can't be anywhere between 250 feet from children.
They're closer. It's bad.
All right, let's
Just
wrap it
saying.
up 92. All right, I'm Shawn Sarro.
I'm Big D.
Kenny Capozzi.
And we are out.
Fuck out of here.
Sure.